Hi everybody. Y&R was really good today for a Tuesday. All right. For the most part, there was some movement, but not a lot. And then there were some scenes that I didn't expect to ever see. Okay, so I think I'm going to go with the scenes I never expected first, and then I'm going to go backwards. Okay. So one of the scenes is Audra. Well, Lily is sitting there having lunch or something, and Audra comes up to her. Now, for some context, I don't think Lily and Audra ever really liked each other. They never had the girl bond that's some okay. Now women will understand this, and maybe some guys too. Only if you're a guy, imagine another guy in the scenario. Okay, um, some guys you just click with, and some guys you don't, and it's the same with women. Some women can meet other women and you just kind of click. And then there are some women that you will never click with no matter what happens. Okay? And Audra and Lily seem to be that kind of bond. Well, up until today. Okay, and what happened today is um, Lily was helping Audra, um, you know, by telling her that no matter what happened, you'll be okay. And because remember everything that happened, she she tried to use Kyle to get what she wanted as far as Glissade, but it backfired on her. So now she's without a job and supposedly without any direction. Okay, but Audra, I said before in another video, never count anyone like Audra out because she will find a way, and she I think she's like a cat with 9 lives. She'll always land on her feet. So, yeah. Um, okay. And then even Nate is trying to help her out too, so that's cool. All right. So here's the other thing that I was expecting to see it, just not right now, because yesterday Devon and Nate and Lily were talking as a family, and he said, "Oh yeah, I'm going to deal with Victor, but after the wedding." So okay, in my mind, I'm going, okay, they're going to have a discussion or something about a month from now, right? Well, Devon decided to kind of go up on that timeline because they had a discussion today, and he let he let it be known to Victor through his choice of words and body language that he was not happy. So Victor was on the defensive, which is very odd to see. Um, but I think that, well, I hope that he held his ground. It seems like he did, but then again, Victor is kind of like he reminds me of a politician in a way that they'll say and promise you things, but then there's no guarantee they do what they said they were going to do. That kind of thing. Okay. And Nikki, I think Nikki does have the integrity, but she was willing to lie by omission. So I don't know what that says about her either. Um, okay. So then we move on from that, right? Okay, the next storyline is if Billy is going to do what his mother said to do, which is get rid of Phyllis and get back in good with Lily, and she put down the gauntlet because she said if he didn't do it, then he would lose his job and that she would take the company back over again. And if you know Jill Abbott, you know she means it. So yeah. Okay, so here's Phyllis's grand idea, which is you can pretend to fire me, and I'll get you through the problems, and then go from there. Nobody has to know. Okay. Well, or she said, I remember the language. You can have me in a stealth position, and and Billy says, no, I don't like the idea of you in a stealth position. No, I don't like it. So then they, okay, this happened twice because the first meeting they had, she said all that, and he said, you got to give me some space. Let me make my decision, right? Okay, so she still stays there and she starts to like be like a eavesdropper, happen to see everything. Okay, so last night, or for our purposes, um, Billy and Sally had a moment when they were drunk. And the moment they had was they kissed. Now, I made a video about that because I said, well, what I meant was, even if I didn't say it, I meant I didn't want them to have sex, intimate, whatever, while intoxicated. I didn't mean for them to not kiss. That's fine because they're both single, so there's no problem. Okay. Well, what happened is today, now Billy apologized to Sally about, I'm sorry if you think I took advantage of you and that wasn't my intention. And I was like, well, what happened? Because with that kind of language, I thought that something else had happened. And then they clarified and they said, we just kissed. I'm like, well, what's the big deal about that? I didn't mean to make a case out of it. I was just saying, I hope nothing happened as far as like anything intimate, given their state of mind. So that's what I meant. But I'm all on board for this couple. I am. Because I think that they started out as friends and they kind of bonded and then they've been bonding for a while now. So if they take the leap into being dating or something, yeah, I'm all for it. So I'm sorry if I got the, I'm sorry if I confused people or, anything like that. That was not my intention. Um, okay, so I think that's going to happen. I'm happy about it. Really happy about it. Okay. Okay, the next storyline we had was the Claire and Kyle and Harrison. Now, Harrison apparently had time off from school or something. So he's cute. He's a little kid. I love the actor in the role. He's so cute. He says, and Claire says, "Well, I saw you in front of the computer or the laptop a lot, so I think you earned a break." And then Harrison says, "Yeah, Dad, come on, let's go." And so they spent some time together, which is cool. I like it. I like that Claire is being a good influence on Kyle, and I'm glad that they have a good relationship with his son too. So he's becoming the Kyle I wanted to see from the beginning. Where the only thing that the only slight thing I'm afraid of now is that I don't want him to lose his edge, you know. But I don't think that's gonna happen. So um yeah, but I like it otherwise. I do. It's really nice. Um okay, so I think that's it. I think I covered all the storylines. Um yeah, it's a little bit up and down, but that's when you know it's a good soap opera. So oh, and just to be clear, Amy Lewis, the character, is coming on sometime in the future. Hopefully, sometime this week. Um, just a heads up. Okay, bye everybody.